The paradox of working with the private sector is that they are increasing their commitments, but their bottom line doesn't let them find the resources to improve their supply chain directly. When we bring private sector partners together, what we hear from them is that they don't have the means to clean their own supply chain because their business is another business. Our business is to provide the right conditions in which supply chains can be created, and then they will be much more responsible actors. So the convening power of the GEF comes from it being a public institution with a public mandate and can work directly with national governments. Secondly, it comes from the resources that we bring to the table. So it's not just empty talk about policies, and it's not just financing, it's these two things together.
In order to flip the food system, we really need to bring everybody from national government to local government to the private sector to CSOs to community, then consumer and investors. The role that GEF really try to play is to catalyze this food system by bringing everybody together.
It's fundamental to bring the private sector into the mix because there won't be a solution without the marketplace reacting to these signals. And without that, we can't move forward. We can have policies, we can have some financing for capacity building, but without the private sector, there's no scaling up, there's no market solution, and there's no long-term sustainability of what we invest.
We're getting down to the economics. The market economics basically still promotes business as usual. That's why it's business as usual. The economics are in place for producers, large or small, to be expanding production. The world needs commodities. And until we change those economics and change the business case, we will continue with business as usual.
So that's where the coalition comes together. It's the ability for them to scale up their green supply chain commitments, and it's the ability that we have to bring the right enabling environment to allow for that to take place.
We can actually go into the weakest link of the supply chain so that everybody can be on and everybody can play their role. That's the role of the GEF.